Hi, thanks for clicking on my video. I'm going to be talking about habits that'll make you look and feel more attractive. These will be simple habits that you can slowly incorporate on your everyday life so you can go out on the world and feel great. So first of all, I want to assess two things. Attractiveness is different throughout all cultures. I want to take it away a little bit from beauty. Attractiveness is not always attached to beauty. I'm sure that we can all think of very attractive men and women that don't necessarily fall into the beauty standards of today. Beauty standards is also a topic for another video. There's different beauty standards throughout the world, throughout cultures. What is beautiful to you is not going to be beautiful for somebody else, and it's a very personal thing. So I do want to talk about attractiveness as a feeling, things that you can do to feel more attractive. So I don't want to go on about it too much in this video. And I think a lot of us have these ideas that to be attractive, we have to look a certain way, but you don't. You can look how you look right now and apply these habits to your life to make yourself feel more attractive. So I can talk about all these things for hours, but let's move on to some habits. The first and most important habit of all is hygiene.
I know that this might be an obvious one, but poor hygiene can be a sign of self-neglect, which is the inability or unwillingness to attend to one's personal needs. Poor hygiene often accompanies certain mental or emotional disorders. Hygiene and attractiveness are highly connected, and a lack of hygiene will affect your self-esteem, which in consequence will affect your attractiveness.
Just think about how our senses reject any sign of lack of hygiene. Think of how you feel when people don't brush their teeth or just don't smell good. And I just want to point out certain aspects that you might be neglecting of your hygiene that have nothing to do with how many times you shower. Of course, the most important thing is shower more. So I think it's important to not put ourselves in positions where we don't feel attractive to ourselves. Shower so you actually feel better, because I don't know if anybody else has that in quarantine or been staying at home a lot, that maybe we've been pushing showering a little bit further because we don't have anywhere to go. Number one, for both men and women, being your hands, your nails. It's so important to have nails that are clean. So having your hands polished, your nails short and clean is so important. You don't need to spend money on a manicure every week or every 2 weeks, depending on the lifestyle that you have. Be realistic with what lifestyle you have. If you're a person who does have that disposable income to get a manicure every week, get a manicure every week. If you don't have that disposable income, but you do like having different color nails, and that is an expression of your style, just using colors in your nails and using nail polish. If you know that you have the time to paint your nails and polish your nails every time that your nail polish is chipped. Chipped nails are just as bad as dirty ones. Chip nail polish does not look good, and it also doesn't make you feel good. How many times have you had like a perfect outfit and then you just have chipped nail polish and it just doesn't make you feel like you're put together? If you don't have the time or money, which is a lot of people, me for example, I'm an immigrant, so I can't work right now. I can't get a manicure every week because that's a lot of money. So what I highly suggest for people who know that they're not going to keep up, who don't have the money to get a manicure every week, and who don't have the time to do it at home, then just cut your nails short, file them nicely, and don't wear any nail polish. The benefits of not wearing any nail polish are many. Number one is that they'll never be chipped. Number two, they will go with every outfit that you have. It's also less wasteful to not wear nail polish. You're not wasting on cotton pads to take the nail polish off, etc. And obviously that also has a cost, buying nail polish remover, cotton pads, nail polish, etc. Moving on from nails. Grooming. Take time for grooming. Also depends on your personal life, but eyebrows, getting your eyebrows plucked and groomed. Facial hair, getting your hair trimmed when the ends are too dry. So again, you don't feel unattractive. So you don't put yourself in these positions where you're out and about and you feel like your hair is dry, you have your nails chipped, your eyebrows are very Frida Kahlo. All my respects to Frida Kahlo. And you have maybe a little bit of facial hair that you don't want to have Don't put yourself in those positions where you will feel unconfident and unattractive. Another aspect of hygiene is just self-care in general. Putting a mask on, moisturizing, having a skincare routine. Having those moments of self-care will definitely help you feel more attractive. Other aspects that are pretty obvious that I just wanted to add is just brush your teeth more often. Take a toothbrush with you. Have a little travel set toothbrush if you have lunch at work or if you're not at home. Having bad breath or any type of bad smell is definitely not going to make you feel attractive, and it's going to make other people feel uncomfortable too. If you have long days, make sure you have a very good deodorant. If you like perfume, have a signature perfume. Anything that will make you feel better. I hope that was enough for hygiene. I'm going to move on to another aspect. Plan your outfit. This comes with a lot of things too. We all have seen Clueless. Don't we wish we had that computer system that she was using where she can just go over her wardrobe and choose what to wear? I know that there's apps for that. I personally haven't used them, so I can't recommend any of them at the moment. If you're watching this video and you have tried those apps and you like them, please leave them in the comments. I would love to know more about them. But planning your outfits will remove you from the stress of choosing what to wear in the morning or whenever you have something. It also comes with having what I like to say a very friendly wardrobe. It means that you're buying pieces that you love, that are right for you, and that you wear a lot of times. So be realistic with the things that you buy. Be careful with buying trends. Trends are not for everyone. Just because something is trendy doesn't mean that you're going to wear it. Maybe you like it, but you like it on somebody else and not on you. Be honest with yourself in what type of clothes that you wear on a daily basis. Just be aware. Analyze in the next few days, in the next few weeks, what type of clothes you wear more in your wardrobe. Most of us only use up to 30% of our full closet. It's mostly because we don't plan our outfits. So we have clothes that we love, but we just haven't really fitted into an outfit that is wearable for our lifestyle or realistic for it. Or we're missing pieces, you know, because you bought a shirt that you really like, but you don't have anything else to like pair it with. What I like to do for ease, I know all the clothes that I have, I only keep the things that I really wear and that I love. Go into your closet and just start making outfits. Look at the shirts and the pants that you have, the shoes, everything. Start making outfits and put them together and try them on if you have the time. Figure out different combinations with each item. So then once you go into your wardrobe and you have to decide what to wear that day or the next day, which I highly recommend planning your outfit that you're going to wear the day after, the night before, or the day before. That is very useful for time saving. Memorize that outfit, so the next time that you go into your closet, you already know what the options are and what you can wear, what will already look good without you having to try a t-shirt, put pants on, try 5 different t-shirts, and then you run out of time, so you just put whatever on, or you just put on the same jeans that you put on yesterday and with the same basic shirt, and then you leave. Preparing your outfits and going into your closet, having everything prepared, will allow you to feel better and more attractive. When you're wearing something that you love and that you feel so good in, it's different. You radiate a different confidence. I'm definitely going to talk about more in other videos about choosing the right clothes and being truthful to what style you are, etc. But for now, just focus on that habit. Focus on preparing outfits and having them ready, either depending on the person you are, if you memorize them, if you want to write them down, if you want to take pictures and make collages and have them in your computer or on your phone. You do you. Be creative, have fun. Another habit that we talk about in image consulting with regards to attractiveness and to feeling attractive is mannerisms. So I have the definition of mannerisms here. It says a habitual gesture or way of speaking or behaving. I want to be a little bit more profound than that. You need to like yourself and to feel attractive to yourself to be able to feel and look attractive to others. So one big thing that can help you with this is it's just assessing little things like your posture. Sit up straight with your shoulders back. There are many exercises that you can do to get a better posture. But having a better posture will make you feel and look more attractive. There's many psychological aspects of why this is, and having better posture will make you feel more confident too. Other aspects of this: eating, having good manners when you eat. There's the phrase, don't bite more than you can chew. You can take that phrase very literally. The this habit will be very, very personal. You can be very conscious about it and mindful and see what things about you that don't make you feel confident or attractive to others. What makes you feel unattractive? And you can either do two processes. One, you can change them, or you can figure out that, hey, these are not as unattractive as I thought, and I'm fine. Then you can accept them and learn to love those little flaws in yourself too. Or not necessarily flaws. I tend to lisp sometimes. For example, I used to think that it was a very unattractive trait, and I used to beat myself up about it. And then I figured, hey, if I lisp sometimes, who cares? I also used to be very, very self-conscious about my accent, because I kind of have a mixed accent from everywhere because I grew up in different areas. So it's kind of like just a non-existing accent that I have. And my husband loves my accent. That's probably one of his favorite things about me. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to change them, but assess them and see why you don't feel attractive, or why these aspects of yourself are not making you feel attractive. And you can either, like I said before, change them or accept them and love yourself more. And the last and final habit that I'm going to talk about today is knowing what colors suit you best. I'm sure that you have clothes in your closet that you've loved the color of, but once you put it on, you just always take it off last minute and you change it to something else. Or maybe you don't notice that it's the color. There's a piece of clothing in your wardrobe that you have that you've put on and you love it, but then there's something off about it. A lot of the times this has to do with the color of the piece of clothing. The amounts of times that I've bought yellow things, like I remember buying one time a mustard yellow sweater that I loved when mustard was a thing. Every time I put it on, I took it off immediately after, because guess what? I am cold undertoned and that color did not look good on me, so it always made me feel off. After I learned about color theory and I learned about 4 seasonal color analysis and all that, and I learned, well, I'm cold undertoned, I'm a winter, that yellow will never look good on me, even though I really like the color. Knowing your colors and knowing your color palette is such an important aspect of feeling attractive, because I feel like a lot of the times we either tend to buy, black or white clothing because we don't know our color palettes, or maybe you just like black and white clothing. I know I do. I love my neutrals. But wearing a nice color, wearing a color that flatters your skin tone and just flatters your features, makes you instantly have a natural glow that gives you so much confidence, and it makes you feel so attractive. When I wear the right colors, I always feel amazing. I always feel so much more attractive. And I'm telling you, you will too. So if you're curious to know what colors suit you, watch my videos on skin undertone and seasonal color analysis. I'll link them in the description box. And that's a wrap for today. I hope that this conversation has helped you identify some aspects and habits that might have been making you feel unattractive. And I hope that you can incorporate some of these habits, and I hope that you feel and look your best. I will see you in my next video. Ciao.